What you got going here, Mike?
Well, first of all, I'm going to take this seat off and put a bidet on for Jay, a good old buddy Jay who wants one at his new business.
Oh yeah.
How long have you been using a bidet, sir?
My good man? I don't know, a couple of years. You tell me, Mike, how long have I had that thing? Probably a couple of years.
How's it working on your vagina?
My vagina is minty fresh. That it is.
I'm sorry, you're a customer and I should be treating you more respect than this. I apologize.
Yeah.
So I figured what we'll do is, everybody wonders how easy these things go on. So we'll put one on for you and show you.
So now how long did it take you to get over the fact that people pee on that floor there, Mike?
First time I got doused in sewage pretty good. Stuff like this never bothered me too much after that. I don't know. When you realize that even if you try cleaning it up, you're still laying on a urine-soaked floor. That's why people ask me where I get my cologne. They come off better than this. Oftentimes they don't. In one of our next videos, we'll show you what to do when you can't get these bolts off or the seat off. Little tricks of the trade.
Yeah, put in a new toilet.
Put in a new toilet, that's it.
Can't get your seat off.
Probably be money well spent. What about if you're laying on your side like this?
I think it still left you loose already, too. Now how you get that out of there, Mike?
I'm gonna look around for something, and then I'm gonna reach in and grab it. See if Doug has a few words to say.
I've got nothing to say. This is all new to me.
Doug's going to give it a try for the first time once we get this thing. He's already committed to doing it live on video.
And you're gonna pay us to do it.
If any plumber's watching this, that's the best way to get rid of an onlooker.
Legendary BB50. There it is. Beautiful.
Simplistic design.
Ease of operation. Right there. First time, people always seem to sit down, say, I wonder how this thing works, and crank it right up to high. Yeah, not a good thing.
Yeah, plumbers aren't afraid of toilets.
Yeah.
If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
It's and if it does kill you, it won't be today. Yeah. And those are fairly rusted up right there. And I don't know, you probably don't know how long it took us to get that off. It took us quite a long time to get that seat off. I'd say we get a new seat for them. Seat's not that expensive. So, that's what I recommend.
So we got the seat off. We had to run to Home Depot and get a new seat. So
What's the other seat? What was wrong with the other seat?
See how this whole seat moves?
Bolts were shot. Too rusted up.
Okay.
Alrighty, here we go. We'll take the supply off.
holy shit, it's working. Get out.
Make sure you shut the valve off before you take anything apart. You'll notice right here we have a real-world demonstration of things that actually do go wrong when you're installing one of these. Okay, the only thing you have to know about putting one of these things on is getting it centered, and on an elongated bowl like this one is, usually we go, if we can, about 2 fingers from the rim back here to this little nozzle. That's what we try it for, and it looks like we're not really going to have much choice.
Nice.
Little T-connector that goes on the tank. It doesn't have to be super tight. You probably don't need any pliers to put it on. I just put it on, you know, pretty tight by hand.
Now what what you doing inside the tank there?
I always like to hold the ball valve, or the fill valve, sorry.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
To keep it from spinning. And then I try to get that little T just facing kind of forward. I don't want it pointing backwards, just for how it looks, that's all. So, and that should be on there good enough. If it isn't, then we'll tighten it up some more.
Yeah, you're not afraid of it.
This one's missing parts. Yeah, maybe you can take that off of there.
What part is it missing, Mike?
These two little, oh, never mind. Yeah, don't be afraid to delete that. That little tube just gets inserted all the way onto that little nipple right there, as far in as it can go. Right up until it touches the back threads there. Tighten this nut down, and again, I'm not a big fan of using pliers if I don't have to. That should be good enough. You can cut this to size if you want to. I'm not a big fan of doing that either. Yeah, turn the water on, you're good to go. First need to put the supply on.
So you're trying to get me again? Why don't you use the one they gave you?
Well, that's a good question, Jay.
Was yours at the wrong side?
The only problem we've ever had is with these things here.
That's the only problem we've had with these units.
They're, it's like the thread's off, so you really got to crank down on that. And we've had one of these break, so, you know, we just run down to the store, grab a new supply.
Now, putting the supply on, so that doesn't have to be crazy tight either. Hold the T in place, tighten that down.
Now, how do you test where it hits?
There's a couple ways you do it. Well, I guess there's only one way you do it. You sit down and you give it a try.
So you take the maiden voyage on every bidet you install.
I sure do. I sure do. I want nothing but customer satisfaction.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, fine. That's great. I hope he's clean.
Once again, plumber using improper tool. I could get a socket, something that fits perfect, but no, when I just have pliers, works just fine. What do they say in the instructions? Till it's touching at a quarter turn, I'll give it a turn and a half. And we turn it back on. Once in a while, tighten the packing nut up if you have a little drip coming out of here.
And that's the packing nut.
This is the packing nut right here, just a little turn. Usually takes care of it. And here we go. Put my hand over it. I won't put my hand over it here, I'll just let it hit the wall. That, ladies and gentlemen, is that's all that's involved.